told you that the biggest turning point in your life came in when you were not prepared for, when you were overwhelmed, or when you were just like waiting quietly for it, and you still chose to say yes when things were not certain? Hi, I'm Devanshi Patel, founder of Shrim Events. I plan weddings by passion and profession. You would have seen a lot of reels or glimpses of the weddings that we've done for HNIs, for celebrities, and for families who value emotions as equal to their elegance. But today I'm not here to talk about lovely fireworks or bridal entries. I'm here to talk about something more powerful: the courage of taking the first step. Yes, you got me right. The courage of taking the first step without any certainty. So let me take you back. I was an intern back in the days when I used to figure out who I was, where I belonged, trying to finish my assignments, trying to finish my attendance, and obviously God had like bigger plans for me. My parents had always backed me up. When I probably was waiting to finish my college, I got an internship opportunity from Viscraft, India's leading event companies. I said yes. I didn't question myself. I didn't probably even overthink myself. I just said yes. And suddenly, my weekends turned into show days. While my friends were chilling, I was doing logistics for award functions like GMA and IFA. I was learning something that no classroom would have ever taught me. I was probably having the best rush in my life, learning showmanship, trying to take all the pressure. And yes, that's the power of yes, before even the world trusts you. So let me tell you, that same college that marked me absent in their lectures called me back to lecture their students with my expertise. You got that right. Let me take you to one more important aspect in my life. I used to love colleges. I used to love shows. I used to love all the live events that used to happen. But something really changed in me when I did my first palace wedding in Jodhpur. I still remember that day, that father teary eye, that bride trying to catch her breath between laughter and tears, that mother who was probably a little anxious but filled with joy. I thought this was all emotion in motion, and that's what I wanted to do. And that's when I figured out that this is something I would love doing: crafting memories and creating legacies. So, when I was in college, or probably when I was working, I didn't have any investors. I didn't have any 5-year plan. I was probably trying to hustle. I had a heart and I had a belief that there is emotion that's always going to win. So I planned my first friend's wedding. She was one of my very closest friends. There were no fancy budgets. There was nothing in terms of florals that were designer. But I tried to put every effort that I had. I tried to control every chaos, because for them, it was once in a lifetime affair. And that's what was the beginning of Shrim Events. So when I started all of this, I was really young in the room, in the industry. And let's face it, a young women entrepreneur in the industry came with resistance. I was usually asked, how old are you? Are you going to handle this by yourself? Is it like your family business? And I used to just not wanting to waste my time to prove them wrong. I wanted to prove myself right. Myself right in a way where I had actually heard it from one of my mentor, that it's good that they underestimate you. Because when they do that, you start cracking up. And when you start cracking up, you surprise them quietly, consistently. Also, for the matter of fact, I didn't lead all of this business without a strategy. But moreover, I led it with emotional intelligence. The bride that cried in chaos needed comfort. The family that fought needed to peace out. And the vendors needed clarity. And I learned to be all of those. Because It's not about the age, it's about the presence. It's about how much you are willing to give in. It's about the focus, it's about the passion. As a child, I used to love storytelling. I used to run sagas with my cousins. I used to enjoy the part of narrating every single thing. And it turns out that that's my superpower. When I say that's my superpower, yet today at Shrim events, whenever we start planning a wedding, that's my first question to the couple. What's your story? Because at the end of the day, weddings is not about decor, food, entertainment. It's about the couple, it's about the family, it's about a story that you're narrating through all these elements. And guess what? We once created a Panch Mahabhuta Aarti for a family who doesn't even drink water without putting their prayers out to Almighty. We created a puppy-inspired cocktail bar for a bride who used to love her bubbly cocktails. And for a travel-based Mehndi theme that we got in from a groom, that kind of changed the entire narrative. Everyone had a talking point. Every touch point was custom made. Because true emotion is the luxury. And that's what you need to understand. That taking the first step towards any of these things kind of is a domino effect. It kind of falls in place. Today, I've curated more than over 700 events across the globe, from Italy to Dubai to Sri Lanka, India, I would say even USA, to a lot more places. And this is something that actually started from a little cafe with some Excel sheets and just some interns, is now a team of experts, multi-spaces in Mumbai, Ahmedabad, and we work around the globe with tons of artists, Michelin star chefs, stylists, lot of celebrities, and of course, H&I couples that probably I'm learning with. Today, I'm still a student. I'm trying to learn from every thought process that they have. I'm trying to learn from every vendor I deal with, from every family I speak to, from my team, from my travel, from my failures, of course, and from social media too. So, coming to a point where a lot of people tell me that Devanshi, you've made it in your life. And I always respond back that I'm still learning. I'm still trying to take steps which is making me more creative. I'm still open to the fact that I need to know more and be ahead of what I think as a planner and what my couple also thinks in terms of what they really want. So, here's my question to you. What's your story? Is it saying yes to something that you're scared of? Is it saying yes to something that doesn't guarantee success? I would say I don't need answers here. I would say what I need is you to take that first step, that first yes. Because the first step always comes chosen. It's never planned. Thank you.